Hi, beautiful ones. It's Becky here again with Great Transformations, your personal transformation consultant. And I am back for episode 2 of Messages from the Heart. And if you watched last week, I am so delighted that you watched. And if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for checking me out. This is a weekly webcast that I'm doing where I'm sharing messages from the heart. And last week we talked about beginning where you are at and perfectionism being broken. And this week I'm kind of following along the same theme, and I want to talk a little bit about comfort zones. Now, we all like to be comfortable. Comfort is good. It's one of our things that we seek as creatures, hence creature comfort. Sometimes if I'm sitting in a chair too long and my butt starts hurting, I need to move, and that is a good thing. But I also remember that that is a part of this message. When we get too comfortable and then we start feeling those urges to move and do something like a sore butt, that's kind of teaching us to go ahead and get off of our butts and do something a little different, move beyond that comfort zone. One of my favorite quotes, I believe I heard it first from Neale Donald Walsch, is life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And one of the things that I am doing this Saturday is fully beyond my comfort zone. I am taking a kiteboarding lesson. Now, to some, this may seem like, oh, well, big deal, she's going kiteboarding. But for someone like me, it is a huge deal. I am so going beyond my comfort zone that I am not even seeing the boundaries anymore. A couple of reasons why. First of all, I am really afraid of the ocean. I am so in awe of its power that it kind of frightens me. And I'm not a very strong swimmer. The waves, kind of freak me out. Second, I have this real paranoia about the wind. Flying a regular kite brings up so much anxiety in me. And that's just one of those little kites with a string. And when it gets going and the wind gets going, it just freaks me out. And here I'm going to let the wind propel me across the ocean, strapped to this harness and this huge canopy. This is going way beyond comfort zone for me. And then the third element of why this is such a big deal is I've tended to be a little claustrophobic. And when I put on that wetsuit, I feel really constricted, and it kind of freaks me out. In fact, when I tried it on the first time, I kind of had a panic attack, and it was kind of like, get it off, get it off, get it off, now get it off, get it off. So I am just going for it. And one of the things that's interesting is there's a part of me that's questioning, what am I thinking? And what I've recognized is I'm not thinking. I'm following my heart. I'm following my passion. I'm getting out of my head, because it's in my head and in my thoughts that I have these limiting beliefs about this anxiety and these fears and everything else. So I'm not thinking. I'm going. I'm doing. I'm going to be my bad kite surfing self and just go with it and be with the elements and prove to myself that I am strong enough and brave enough and willing enough to just do this. It does kind of freak me out, so I will keep you posted, but I've had a year to think about this. And we signed up a year ago, and I took half of a lesson, and then life got in the way, which is such a convenient reason yet excuse for anything that we want to do when we stop doing it, with the excuse of life that's in the way. And then kind of the time for the lesson was running out, and we had to do it, and I really didn't want to sit back and say I didn't do it because I really wanted to say that I gave this my all, and I did it, and I'm gonna do it. And I'm probably not gonna be perfect, and if I waited for things to be perfect, I probably wouldn't do it at all. But I'm going for it. And that is definitely pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And who knows? I may totally fall in love with the sport, or I may decide that that was good enough. I've tried it. I don't want to do it again. But at least I'm going to know how I really feel about it, and not just what I'm thinking about it. So that's kind of my message this week. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll keep you posted. If you like the video, click like. It's down there somewhere. And share it if you want. And what I'd really love, though, is if you'd like to leave a comment and tell me about an area where you pushed beyond your comfort zone and what that felt like afterwards. I know I'm going to be sharing with you what happened with me, but I'd really love to hear from you. So that's it for this week, and I will see you next week. And until then, bye! Yay, where's the button?